Sherm Chivor, name in Sacramento, conjures up over the years so many images. One of a successful businessman, one of the most successful Olympic coaches of all times, a tough guy, a soft guy, a friend who died today.
Really a sad news. But we knew it was happening. The swimming world mourns the passing of Sherm Chivor, one of the greatest coaches the sport has ever seen. Chivor died this morning of cancer at the age of 73. This reporter had the pleasure of knowing Chivor for 32 years, and I will always cherish his friendship. He was the most understood man I know, and no one knew him better than Debbie Meyer-Reyes, who credits Sherm for her 3 gold medals at the 1968 Olympics.
I was very intimidated by the gentleman. I was always afraid to go in and talk to him. When you'd walk through past his door, you'd yell, "Debbie, get in here!" And I'm going, oh gosh, what did I do now? But this is a gentleman that has poured his heart and soul into the youth of this community and bringing out their best qualities through sports, and his particular sport happened to be swimming.
Chivor swimmers captured 31 Olympic medals, including an incredible 20 gold. Besides Debbie Meyer, other gold medal winners include Mark Spitz, Mike Burton, Susie Peterson, and Jeff Float.
It's really hard to take, and I credit all my success in my career to him and providing the discipline and dedication and driving me to my fullest potential, and it's just, you know, it's really hard to take.
Recently, I interviewed Chivor at his home, and I asked him to name his greatest thrill.
20 years later, 30 years later, 40 years later, I see these swimmers who are 8, 9 years old. A lot of them are many professional people, doctors, lawyers, broadcasters, teachers, and they became good citizens.
Chivor learned he had cancer 3 months ago, but insisted to the end that he would beat it.
People, when they hear the word cancer, they immediately freeze up, say that's a deadly disease. It can be, and half the people lick it. You have to go approach it with good doctors and good state of mind, and I intend to do it.
Chivor is gone, but he will never be forgotten, especially by those of us who had the pleasure and honor of knowing him. And you know, he had a way of using the media. I know before the 72 Olympics, Mark Spitz wanted to quit. He didn't want to work anymore, don't practice, he was quit. Every time he'd want to quit, Chivor would call me up and say, you got to come out and do something, and pump him up.
Oh, no.
Out I'd go. I must have done it 20 times prior to the Olympics, and he kept going.
That's what made him the quintessential coach, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah.
He really was a remarkable man. It's unfortunate that he didn't live long enough to see what will soon be, hopefully, an Olympic pool in Sacramento.
Yeah. But knowing Sherm, he went down fighting.